Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee Dee, and for those of you who are new, I like to talk about all things lifestyle, beauty, fashion, you name it. Today, we're gonna go shopping. I'm not one of those people who is daring enough to go into a store right now because I'm just really paranoid about COVID. So I like to play it extra safe and shop online. The only problem with that is you can't really try stuff on. So it does get a little tricky sometimes, and especially with makeup. You know, you want to try on different colors and you want samples to try at home and then you can buy them later. But right now we can't do that. However, on Ulta, you can actually try on the product on the screen and it's kind of cool. So we're going to delve into it a little bit. So now we're going to go to ulta.com and go shopping. I have a list of things that I need. So the first thing on my list is the MAC Powder Kiss eyeshadow. So I'm gonna look up MAC, oops, can't spell, Powder Kiss eyeshadow. All right, this fun little thing about Ulta, on their website, you can try it on. So you just click on this, well, where'd it go? Here it is. Click on this little thing here and it will load up your face. It's fun. See, I want a neutral color. You can't really see it yet. If I do this, you can see that it's showing you what the color is going to look like. It's different colors. I never wear orange, that's gross. At least on me. I don't look good on orange. But this is the color that I think is the best one for me. It's a neutral. And yeah, so we're gonna add that to the bag. Okay, the next thing on my list is the MAC Pro Longwear Fluid Line. This is a gel eyeliner. So I'm trying to get really good at doing my makeup, and I've been really looking for different makeup artists online that can kind of teach me different tricks, and I really need to broaden my horizons, if you will. And you know, different eyeliners give you different kind of looks, and there's different techniques that you can do with each and every eyeliner. And when I get really good at it, I'm going to start doing tutorials as well. Just you wait. One of the things that I've discovered is that you need all kinds of different eyeliners, not just liquid eyeliner, not just pencil. And gel is one of the eyeliners that you can do a lot of things with. The other thing I learned is obviously you can do a lot of different things with certain eyeliners. So we're gonna try it on. This color that's showing up is called Dip Down, which is a deep, dark, flat brown. Well, there it is. Yeah. And then you have this one, which is the Low Lights, which is a deep, deep brown. And then Black Track, which is black. Now black is great because it's a glamorous color and it looks good on everybody. And one of the things I've learned is that brown eyeliner is okay. It just gives you a more subtle look, and I do like to have subtle looks, and sometimes I just get thrown off by the black eyeliner. So I'm gonna try that. So I'm gonna go with the deep, deep brown because I think that the deep, dark, flat brown is a little lighter, which I think will look great on somebody with blonde hair and blue eyes. You know, we're gonna add that to the bag. Of course, we're gonna get the Black Track because it's, you know, it's black. Like, how can you say no to black eyeliner? It's a must. The next thing on my list is the NARS bronzing powder. The reason why I'm getting the NARS bronzing powder is because it's just got such great reviews. And the great thing about Ulta is you can try it on. So we're gonna try it on. I'm probably gonna go with the lighter color because we are heading towards winter. Not my favorite time, but I think that if I get something too dark, it's kind of gonna look ridiculous. Oh, you can't even tell. Maybe it's not, oh. Interesting, yeah. But I'm gonna go with a lighter shade. You can't really tell on here, but winter's coming. So the next thing on my list is a toner. Fun fact. You don't need to use toners only for acne or when you're a teenager. Toners actually help produce a better environment to absorb the serums and moisturizers that you'll use. I didn't know that until recently. Yeah, I also found that this one toner had such great reviews. I really like what they said. It's called the Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner. So when you look at reviews on any kind of product, you kind of want to look for words that you're looking for. So I'll give you an example. This is a great example. The consistency is more like a serum rather than super watery toners. Faster absorption, super hydrating. Hydrating is the operative word here, and can be used on sensitive skin. I have very sensitive skin. Calming formula, non-irritating, impressed and will purchase this again. And most of the reviews were like that. You know, they're hydrating, they really like that it's gentle. So I'm gonna go with it. And it's $22, which is, I think, a very good price. So the last thing on my list is I need to get a new foundation because I'm running low. I usually use the Chanel foundation, but I kind of want to try something new. Don't get me wrong, I love the Chanel foundation, but sometimes it's fun to try something new. So that's great here. It says, you know, skin type. I'm going to go with combination, then form, liquid or cream. There was a while where I used stick foundation, but I felt like it was pulling on my skin too much, and I don't want to do that. It bothers me. Coverage, full. Preference. Sometimes I notice when I click on any of these, they give you 1 or 2 choices, and I like to have more of a choice. So let's see what they have here. So I guess these are going by bestsellers. I usually look for 4 or more stars. I've used the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation before. This is a really nice foundation. I think I'm going to use this again. I just don't remember. Oh, it's on sale. That's cool. I don't really remember what color I used. So here it says find your shade. I'm a medium yellow. I'm definitely yellow. So light, medium sand, medium sand. I don't know which one I would use, but you know what? I'm gonna do the medium sand and then I'm gonna try it on. How fun is this? This is amazing. I could sit here all day and try on all these different shades, but there's other things I need to be doing with my life besides sitting there playing around with, oh yeah, there we go. So it shows you what it would look like. Let's see, what was the other color that they had mentioned? No, that one's too gold. Wait. Medium sand. The other one was like a light medium sand. Oh, that one doesn't look too bad. And so winter's coming, we're not going to be out in the sun. This is more towards what my normal skin tone would be if I'm not, well, I mean, I haven't really been out in the sun this year anyway. Okay, so we're gonna add that to the bag and we're done. So I'm gonna order all these things, and as soon as they come in, I'm going to show you guys how they all look in person. So for everybody, it's been 2 seconds, and for me, it's been about a week. So I received all the products I ordered on ULTA, and now I'm gonna play show and tell. So the first thing that I put on this morning, and not in front of you guys, was the Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner. Now, it's a Korean product, and Korean products are world-renowned. They are well known for being some of the best products out there, so I was really into it. I put it on this morning before I put any of my face treatments, and honestly, it smells very nice. It's not too much, but it has a really nice scent to it. I really can't tell you if it's made a difference yet because it was the first time I used it, but if I start looking even younger, that's great. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna try in front of you guys is the Tarte High Performance Naturals Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation. Now this foundation is also SPF 15, so that's wonderful. You always wanna have sunscreen on your face regardless of whether it's really sunny outside, because those UV rays are still out there. Before I do anything, I'll be right back. I put on a lab coat, and the reason why is because I'm notoriously messy. I have ruined many clothes with makeup, and some things you just can never get out, even with bleach. So if you would like to know where I got it, there's a link below where you can purchase this. Before we do anything, we always want to put a primer on. This is not something I got in the ULTA haul, but this is a primer that I use before I put on my makeup. It's called Hourglass Veil. And I have different primers, but this is the one I use the most because it's easy. And the reason why it's easy, so you only need to use about that much. The reason why it's easy is because you can also use it on your eyes, and a lot of primers are not really meant to use on the eyes, just on the face. So it goes on very lightly, it feels nice and silky, and I've used it for years. It's wonderful. It's called Hourglass Veil. So I always start with just a little bit because different types of foundations have different consistencies, and this one I know is a little bit thicker, so I put about that much on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use this foundation brush. It is from, here we go, it is the Airbrush Blurring Foundation Brush number 101. Sometimes I use a brush, sometimes I use a sponge. It just depends on my mood. Whether I want something more natural looking. Oh, this color looks really good. All you makeup artists out there are probably like, what is she doing? Another thing, my mirror is too small, so I have to bring it up to my face. Mental note, I need a new mirror. It's far larger than this one. I think it looks nice. I like that it has a lot of coverage, because sometimes I feel like my freckles are a bit too much and they drive me nuts. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I love freckles, but I really wish I didn't have any. Don't ever forget that you really need to blend in around your face here, because otherwise you're gonna have a line and it just looks very undone, if you will. All right. So right here, we're going to show you what it looked like when I ordered it. You know how they had that webcam? We'll compare and see if the color came out right. I think the color looks really good. It matches my skin very well, and it gives good coverage, which is what I like. And yeah, I can't really say anything negative about it. So the next product we got was the MAC. I really need to do something about this eye stuff, right? Powder Kiss Soft Matte Eyeshadow. So I was looking for something that was very neutral that I could wear with all my makeup or just by itself. I am now going to use the Morphe brush JS10 from Jeffree Star. Sometimes you can use your fingers to put this on, but I think it's more hygienic to keep your brushes clean, of course, and to apply. Gotta tap a little bit. It's very subtle. It almost looks like my skin color. On the other eye, I'm going to use my finger and see if that makes a difference in how it looks. It pretty much did the same thing. I like the color because it's neutral. I think if I was wearing an eye primer in particular, the color might show up a little bit better. But it's not bad. It's neutral and a good base so that I can wear it with almost any eye color that I have. The next products I bought were the MAC Pro Longwear Fluid Line eyeliner gel, and I got two of them in the color Low Lights, which is a brown, and the Black Track, which is black, and we're gonna try those on. So I think the Black Track is good for like a more dramatic effect if you wanna, you know, wear more intense makeup, or maybe if you're just in the mood. If I can open this, it'd be fun. You gotta get a good eyeliner brush. This one's a little bit thicker. I have another one that's a little thinner that I'll show you next, but this is the Morphe Jeffree Star JS14. Just put a little bit on there. I like to turn it a bit so that whatever angle I'm putting it on, there is some product on there, so I'm not gonna have like a weird line. This is where you all are gonna make fun of me. I usually start in the center because then I can kind of control the thickness a little bit better. That doesn't mean I always do it well. Sometimes when I put eyeliner on, I have to like keep going back and forth between both my eyes because I make one eye thicker and then I make the other eye thicker and then the other wing is a little bit higher, and before I know it, I look like a raccoon. So the nice thing about this gel liner is that you can create different looks with it. You know, you can make it, you can smudge it out a little bit, or you can make it a winged liner. It's easier to remove if you make a mistake, which is something I just did right now. So when you're doing your eyeliner, a quick tip is when you're trying to make a wing, don't like move your brush around your eye. All you have to do is think straight line from the edge to the center of your eye. And that is how you get the perfect wing. I see too many people going like this and then moving their wing up. The best thing to do is start the wing and then just go straight to the center. Just like a straight line. Not on your hair though. You don't want to get eyeliner on your hair. So the reason why I wanted to get brown is because it creates more of a subtle look. So if it's like a day-to-day eye makeup look, or you know, you're going somewhere for brunch and you don't want to look like you just walked out of a nightclub, brown's a good alternative. I don't know if, yeah, you can see that it's a nice brown. It looks like a Hershey's bar. Okay, gotta buy some chocolate. This is my MAC, it's either 210 or 218 eyeliner brush. As you can tell, it's smaller than this one. It's got like a thinner line to it. And I've had this one forever. And the reason why I say 210 or 218 is because it's that old, but it's in good shape. It still works. So we're gonna do the next eye. Look, I have 5. We're gonna do my left eye. Again, turning the brush a little bit so you don't have any weird spots. As you can tell, the thinner brush is going to give you a more subtle look because it's not going to be as thick as other eyeliner brushes. So as you can see, it's not a huge difference, but it's like a slight less dramatic effect on the one eye. Also, I didn't pull the wing out so far, so it's more of like a daytime look, going to visit grandma kind of eye, as opposed to the going out to the nightclub kind of eye. Well, this isn't really nightclub eye, but you know what I mean. More dramatic, a little more subtle. I do like the color. I wouldn't want to get something that was too light though, because I just don't think it would look right on me. So before I go on to the next and last product, I'm going to apply the Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Pressed Finishing Powder. This is not something that I have just purchased from ULTA. This is something I've had for a while, and I've tried several different translucent powders, and I really enjoy this one. I think it goes on really nice. It's not too powdery, and you know. And I'm going to apply it with the IT brushes by ULTA. This is the number 211 all over powder. Now I know some of you are like, why isn't she using translucent loose powder? I don't know, I'm just not. And I just go very lightly over my skin because I see too many times people putting too much powder on and it ends up falling off their face. Oh yeah, well some of it just came off onto my pants. But you know, good thing they're just leggings and they're not something fancy. I should probably fix my lab coat a little bit. Last but not least, I have the NARS bronzing powder, which is a nice soft box. They spend a lot of money on packaging, probably. That's why things like this can be expensive. But it is a high quality product. Nice packaging, of course. I have this Ish bronzer brush. I don't remember where I bought this. Now, I don't try to put on too much bronzer, just a little bit, just to kind of give me a little bit of a glow. I know a lot of people like to put a lot of bronzer on, but I just try to keep it a little subtle. I like how it went on. It's very light and goes on really nice. When I was looking at it online, it really didn't show a big difference between this color and the other color, but I think this is perfect. I'm glad I didn't get the darker one. I think this shows up very nicely on my skin. I think the darker one would have been just a tad too dark. This one is just great, and it seems like you can layer it a little bit. So if you haven't put enough on, you can just add a little bit more. So I would suggest treading lightly with this. So these are all the products that I got from ULTA, and I really enjoyed every single one of them. I think having that convenience of having a little screen to look at your skin and your face and trying on the different looks on that screen really helped in my decision making. I would highly recommend it. I wish other brands or stores did that so that it would be easier to shop online. Especially now during these uncertain times, shopping online is a safer alternative to going in, and especially if you have to take a mask off and try on a lipstick or something, this is definitely the safer way to go. Other stores should follow suit because I think that they would increase their sales that way. Hint. I think next time I buy my makeup, I'm probably going to use Ulta. I have bought some stuff from Sephora, and we don't get to look at ourselves when we shop at Sephora. So I think this was a better alternative as far as trying on stuff without having to go into the store. I don't know if other companies don't do that because they want people to come into the store. I think it would probably make their sales better because you have all these products in front of you and there's so much temptation. But if you really want to be safe, you know, Ulta's good as far as shopping online and being able to look at how your makeup is going to look on their website, especially for products you've never used before. Thanks for tuning in. I'm wondering if you guys have ever tried the Ulta experience online, and if so, how did all your products turn out? Leave a comment below, and I will definitely like to see all of your comments and see what your experiences were. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. If you hit the notification bell, you'll be able to see when my next video comes up. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Hope everybody has a great fall, and I will see you next time. Bye. I want some chocolate. I am a vampire.